Here we go. The FOMC is meeting once again. As we speak, they are currently meeting, all right? The minutes will be released tomorrow by Jerome Powell. But as we get into this, and as I make this video for you guys, we need to talk about Bitcoin's price and why this Fed meeting will possibly and probably send Bitcoin to 30,000. So if Bitcoin does hit the 30,000 psychological barrier, I'm making this video to share with you guys why that will happen. So you're going to want to stick around, watch this video, and hit that like button to get this content out to other people. All right, so let's get down into it. As we look into Bitcoin's currently priced, we can see it at 27,966. All right, so brushing up into the 28,000s. All right, earlier in the day, we were at the 28.2, 28.25 level. All right, so currently flat as we await any kind of indication or any kind of tipping of the hand one way or the other. All right, and that probably will happen. We probably will see some news leaked earlier or later on in the evening. Okay, but let's get into why this actually could happen. All right, and why 30,000 could be triggered. So the ongoing banking crisis, along with the several macroeconomic factors that have been wavering the markets as we talk about crypto, the traditional markets, all right. The crypto market, however, could see a favorable outcome due to the recent meeting that is going on. All right. So when they meet basically today and tomorrow, the central bank panel is going to take into account the largest goal to bring inflation down to 2%. Now, obviously, there's a lot of talk about how this is important and what actually you can do to combat inflation. Well, the number one thing you can do to combat inflation is to strengthen your currency. Okay, so we're hitting that line where that becomes a moot point as we continue to raise interest rates and continue to print money. All right, so we talk more and more about the banking crisis, the debt ceiling. It is just an ongoing problem where we are basically drinking the Kool-Aid. But I don't want to talk too much about the monetary policy because this is not what we were talking about. We were talking about Bitcoin hitting 30,000 and potentially sparking as a catalyst to send crypto into an absolute flurry. All right, so when we talk about all the factors, the CPI data rose 0.4% in February, which is 6% up from a year. And when we talk about the last 2 weeks of fear being spread into the traditional markets, we are seeing the index taking a 27.62 hit with the NASDAQ Bank Index, okay? So now, will we see a Fed rate hike or a pause? That is what is going to be most crucial. But however, the outgoing prediction is 25 basis point increase, okay? Now, this is favored in this one survey, in this one panel, by 63% over 47% of having a no rate hike scenario, okay? So a lot of people are believing in the next minutes, the next meeting, we will not see another hike. Okay, so that would soften up the monetary policy as we look for more dovish, minutes when we talk about the next meeting. Now, what could happen if we get that dovish 0 basis point hike this month? That would absolutely cause the markets to go insane. All right, but I do not think that will happen. Not financial advice. So if you're betting on the markets to react one way or another, this is purely informative and please do your own research as it relates to any kind of price predictions with interest rates, okay? So when we talk about getting Bitcoin above 30,000, this is such a thing where if we get that softening, plus the 25 basis point increase tomorrow, Bitcoin could rally and get above 30,000, okay? So this is coming from Ted, which is a Bitcoin enthusiast. And when we talk about that even further, we could see another correction basically ahead of that meeting. So will people be swing trading the minutes? Sure, we will see that. There will be a lot of playing of the markets. We will see a lot of people do it no matter what the outcome of the minutes are. However, as it relates to my wallet, my holdings, and what I will be doing, I'm going to be taking a wait and see approach because if we look back at the chart of Bitcoin, this is just a nice consolidation. And if you zoom out and look at over the course of a year, if you could have timed up the markets and actually played Bitcoin where we were at currently, you could have very easily doubled your money from the levels that we are at right now. So when it comes to Bitcoin, obviously it is a long-term play for me. It is my blue chip. It is the riser of all tides as it relates to altcoins. So when you have Bitcoin, that is the digital gold. And look at this, guys. We have eclipsed the 28,000 level. So that's all I got for you guys. I appreciate you watching this video. Please stay tuned for updates with the minutes being released tomorrow. As we get them in, we will have daily content covering this as well. So thanks again. Hit that subscribe button, though, if you have not already joined the channel, and we'll see you all in the next video.